So last night I watched the movie Alien for the first time with my wife, and I considered scripting this video, but I think it would be best if I just talk as it comes to me. This movie was interesting. Definitely. I know it's a very famous, very highly regarded horror sci-fi movie, and it was interesting. I considered recording this video right after watching the movie, but I was like, I need a minute to just think about that. To think about what I just watched. And it was fascinating. It was definitely very fascinating. It had a lot of moments in it that I did not expect, and if you've never seen the movie, you will receive some spoilers. I must say that there was a very good amount of attention to detail, and keep in mind this movie came out in '78, I believe, back before CGI was really a thing and hand and models were handmade. Uh, like I said, the movie had a lot of twists and turns, which I did not expect. Like I didn't expect the doctor dude to be a robot. I was fairly confident that the main character, the girl, I think her name was Ripley, was going to survive. Along with, I was very confident that another character was going to survive. I can't remember his name. The engineer. There were two engineers. There was one with a hat who liked to smoke cigarettes. Then there was another one who wore a bandana. I thought the guy with the bandana was going to survive, but he ended up dying. And I must say that this movie handled jump scares very well. Like, I don't think I have ever seen jump scares handled this well before, except for maybe like the OG Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, the jump scares were. The movie handled suspense very well. And the jump scares weren't cheap. They weren't just randomly thrown in there. Jump scares is the cheapest kind of horror there is. And I think Alien handled them very very well. I mean, you were expecting them, but you also kind of weren't expecting them at the same time. And the movie handled suspense very well. And I am glad that the cat survived. The cat was undoubtedly the best character in the movie. And my favorite part of the entire movie, there was like a 2 to 3 second clip where the camera just focused on the cat, and that was just the best part of the entire movie in my personal opinion. Like after a while, when the characters started getting picked off, I was like, honestly, at this point, I don't care, just as long as the cat survives. And thankfully, the cat did survive. This would have been a bad movie if the cat hadn't have survived, but thankfully the cat survived. I mean, if there was a movie with a cat in it, the cat has to survive. I mean, that's just the way it is. Otherwise it's a bad movie, because cats are awesome. The story of the movie was great, although I was expecting more action because I had seen some clips from a couple other Alien movies which were more action oriented, I guess. And so because of that, I went into this movie expecting there to be more action, not just the alien pops out and then stealthily kills someone and then disappears. I was expecting there to be a lot more action, but I do appreciate the way the alien just slowly and stealthily picked them off one by one. And I think the alien design looks great. And again, remember, this is before the days of like CGI. I don't know if they had someone in a bodysuit or what exactly they did for the alien, but I think the alien design was amazing. I think this whole movie was done very well, honestly. I don't think I would call it the greatest movie of all time, but it was definitely very well done. And I look forward to watching more movies in the series. And it's a good movie. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I definitely would recommend it after my one time watching it. And again, I look forward to watching more movies in the series as time goes on. The only other movie in the series I'd seen was like the 2023 Prey movie, and that's a Predator movie, and that movie was just absolutely awful. I have no desire to watch that again. But I really want to know your thoughts down in the comments on this one, because I know that Alien is a very highly regarded, well known franchise, and this was my first time really watching a movie from it. And just let me know your thoughts down in the comments on this one, please. I really want to know what you think of what I think of the movie. If you've seen the movie, I mean, if you're watching this, I would assume you've seen the movie. But for anyone new here, I mostly play, review, and discuss zombie and horror games, but today we're discussing a movie. Why not? But if that sounds interesting, maybe check out some of my other content. I do plan on playing some Alien games. That was actually the biggest reason I decided to watch the movie, was because I wanted to start playing some of the Alien games. And I was like, before I do that, I think I better watch one of the movies. And it didn't disappoint. It did not disappoint. Well, anyways, thanks again for watching. Always remember that Jesus loves you. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace.